Welcome back. This week we've shared the history of police badges and women's roles within the San Antonio Police Department.
This morning, Leah Durain shows us a few ways the city can brag about being a force different from any other in Texas.
While we celebrate 300 years as a city, the police department isn't quite that old. In the early days, regulation was handled by Spanish soldiers. Military enforcement continued for a few decades. Then in 1846, City Council meeting notes indicate San Antonio hired its first chief of police. Members of the San Antonio Police Historical Society point to that moment as the beginning of SAPD.
As the city grows, the police department grows, becomes more professional, and the city's changed so much since then, but it's a very admirable career that these officers are doing on behalf of our community.
A key moment for the force was in 1900. Uniforms and identical badges were used to give a more professional look to the force. In 1927, PD decided to issue officers .45 caliber Colt revolvers.
Well, San Antonio was the last major city police department to equip their police officers with this particular revolver.
SAPD decided to open up substations to spread out their men. Officers used horses to get around the city. As for headquarters, SAPD operated out of City Hall until 1915. They even had a jail in the basement. Then the police force moved to this building that they shared with the fire department. It was torn down in the 1960s. The public safety headquarters now sits downtown off South Santa Rosa. SAPD says they put an emphasis on community partnerships and accountability at all levels. Leah Durain, KENS 5 Eyewitness News.